Yo, yo, RX back with another stream. This time it is Friday night, which means one thing, and that is a pre-party to some fights. Those fights being UFC London tomorrow in less than 14 hours or so? We're not long away from it. 1 p.m. EST, whatever time that'll be for you. And, yeah, it's gonna be a card. I want to say terrible, because it is a terrible card on paper, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out execution. Could be really good, or it could be fucking terrible. So, I'm so excited for it. I'm always excited for fights the night before, and, yeah, I'm excited to talk about the fights, look at the weigh-ins, the face-offs, the betting odds, put the picks in, and have a good little pre-party to head us into Saturday and the weekend. So, that's everything we're gonna do. I'm excited to do just that, and, yeah, I think that's about the long and short of that, so let's get into it, shall we? So, let's see how long screen share takes tonight. Could be 5 seconds or 25, who knows? The shorter the better, ideally. We good? I believe we are good. That was about normal time for this. So, yeah, screen share's up, and let's talk about some fights, shall we? The first thing I'll do before we get to the fights is a quick little thing. I know everyone has probably heard or seen about this by now, but of course, gotta, especially as an MMA fan, gotta give an RIP to Chuck Norris. So, due to the real fighter. And, yeah, crazy fucking news. So, 86 years old. Yeah, RIP. Crazy. Again, for MMA wise, this is a bit crazy, dude. Dude was a fucking real martial artist before it was cool. So, God, man, RIP. Awesome picture of him at a Pride. I think it's Pride, what was it, 77 or some shit. Awesome pick. And, yeah, RIP. So, sucks, but that's life now. So, rest easy. Let's have some good fights in his honor. Those fights being UFC London, 13 fights. We did lose a fight earlier today during the weigh-ins. Well, actually, it was this morning at like 5 a.m. when they did the weigh-ins. We lost Melissa Mullins in the middle under Carolina. Carolina missed weight by 8 pounds, 144 she weighed when she was meant to be fighting at bantamweight. Obviously, that got the fight canned completely, and yeah, it sucks. That truly sucks for Melissa Mullins because obviously this is her first fight booked in London, and he saw the way and she was clearly upset, and feel bad for her. So even if I was not gonna pick her, sucks to see that fight get canned, and yeah, Carolina hopefully gets cut because of that shit, because shit like that's just inexcusable. You did not even try to make weight, and for Mullins, she should have the first spot taken on next time they go to London because she got royally shafted here. So, but that still leaves us with 13 fights. So without further ado, let's get into them, shall we? Beginning still with a female fight, just it's the shittier one of the two. At the begin the strawweight division with one of the many easy fights to predict on this card. Beginning with Chanel Dyer versus Ravenna Oliveira. What can I really say here? I'm not gonna go in depth on many of these fights, and most of them I didn't go in depth on the breakdown either. Dyer is gonna win this fight pretty fucking easily. Ravenna Oliveira is terrible, and I think Dyer is completely fucking terrible, but she is the better fighter here by a pretty big fucking margin, and yeah, she should easily beat Ravenna out to UFC here, so Yamisha Dyer by decision minus 500. Sounds right, 93% on Tapology. Also sounds right. What is Goat Milk saying? Let everything reset for a second. Cool. What is Goat Milk saying for this fight? I'd imagine most of the same. Wow, 26% on Ravenna Oliveira. I would love to see Oliveira win this fight, and trust me, if I didn't care, I would throw away a pick on her. But I'll take a free W to begin the card. Again, Dyer should, keyword, should win this fight easily, and I think she will. So give me Chanel Dyer by decision. She's terrible, and I would love to see her win this fight, but I doubt it happens. So give me the easy pick of Dyer by decision to get the Brits a W to start the night. Then we head to the male side of things for the rest of the card, and it begins with a fucking shitty fight. God, is this one not good as well? As we have in our second fight of the night, our first male fight of the night in the lightweight division. Someone has to win their first UFC fight. I gotta watch this. I predict it. And we have Shem Hurok versus Abdul Karim Al Sawadi. I'm going Al Sawadi here. I think he's the better fighter. I think Shamrock is terrible. Like, I get Nurul Aliyev is not really a good way to show off your skill, but the dude just doesn't look skilled at all. I think he looks like a pretty joke level signing, and I know most people probably don't even know Al Sawadi because he hasn't fought in forever, and when he did, it was an Apex card where no one watched. But the dude's actually not the worst. He had a decent striking. The first fight in over 2 years, lost to Loic Radzibov in a fight he was actually doing good in. Beat George Hardwick on Contender Series, which is kind of funny. He's fighting in London now. And, yeah, Sawadi should win this. Rock is just not very good. He's really only here because he's friends with Paddy Pimblett, and that does not win you fights. So, give me Abdul Karim Al Sawadi to get the win here. Pick him on the odds. I understand that. I know Sawadi was the favorite for a minute, but I get why it would be a pick 'em here. And yeah, give me the first L for the Brits. Give me Sawadi. 74% on Shamrock. That's fucking insane to me. That people are that confident in Shem fucking Rock. Go Milk. Even more confident, 81%. Maybe I'm gonna be wrong. I don't think so. Give me who I think is truly the much better fighter. Give me Abdul Karim Al Sawadi by decision here. God, the only thing I'm worried about is the fucking judges being a bit biased. Outside of that, I'm not too worried. Sawadi's much better, and yeah, give me Abdul Karim Al Sawadi by decision here. Guess he would kind of be the underdog to an extent. Fine with me. Give me Sawadi because he's much better than Shamrock, so not really much else to say there. Then we head to heavyweight for the first of two trips on these prelims. As both are actually some of the better prelims on, probably the two best prelims on the cards, and if you don't count Nathaniel Wood, because that should be on the main card. And we have in our third fight of the night, our first at heavyweight. Both pretty simple heavyweight fights to predict, and both could be very decent. As we have in our first one, Louis Sutherland versus Brando Persisic. Yeah, give me Brando. I think he's better. Like, I have not seen a lot of either of these guys. I saw Brando fight for about 90 seconds. And I saw Sutherland fight for about 90 seconds. So, not a big sample size and very little to go off of. From what I saw, Brando's probably better. He did fight a lesser opponent than Sutherland, who had to fight Walter Walker, but he didn't look that great in that fight, and he's probably just a basic hit hard heavyweight with no skill. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's really good. He looks like he has good power, but probably the only skill Sutherland has. Brando, we got to see his striking power, a little bit of grappling. He might be a legit prospect, who fucking knows, but we're gonna find out. This is a step up for him and a step down for Sutherland. Who wins? I'm saying Brando. Like the betting odds, having your minus 260. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's up, D-Rest? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I'll go. I think the odds are about right here. Brando 260. Could he get fraud checked here? Of course, it's heavyweight and no one really has any skill, but I think he's the better fighter here, even for being less experienced by a large margin. I'm gonna go the Aussie. Give me Brando here to give the Brits another L. And yeah, I'm Scottish. He's Scottish, but he fights out of England. And yeah, not too much else to say there. Don't forget to get your picks in, people. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, 13 hours from now. So don't be forgetting. The typology is 84% on Brando. Sounds about right. And Gil Milk will be 89% on Brando. And I will agree with them. It's going to be Brando by knockout in the first finish of the night. I think I'll be able to catch Sutherland's chin. Even though he's never been knocked out, I think he will be knocked out here. And yeah, give me Brando to catch the chin in round 1 and get a W. Maybe continue to prove he might actually be a prospect in this division. God, does heavyweight need it? Give me Brando Persistich by knockout in first. Louis could win. I wouldn't be too surprised. But I'm going to say it doesn't happen. So give me Brando by knockout in first. Seems like a better fighter, even though we both saw little of each guy in their debuts. Let's see who wins this one now. Give me Brando. Give me the Aussie. And then we get to the easiest fight to pick on the card. Not gonna waste much time here because none needs or deserves to be wasted on this idiot. We have in our 4th fight of the night, Antonio Trocoli versus Montes Kondratovic. I think that's how you say it. Either way, another way to say it is a lock of the night. Montes knockout round 1, lock of the night. He's fighting Antonio Trocoli. Do I need to explain anything else? I think there's a strong case to be made for Trocoli being worse than Cody Brundage and Jose Medina. So, minus 800. He's my lock of the night. Antonio Trocoli is fucking horrendous. And, yeah, give me a long name to get the win here. KO round 1. Not really much to say there. And, yeah, simple. It's nothing to say there. He's fighting Antonio Trocoli. If you don't win this fight, I don't know what to say, so simple. And then we're right back to heavyweight with our next fight, our 5th fight of the night. Back at heavyweight, and this one even easier to predict than the Sutherland one. As we have in our 5th fight of the night, our 2nd last at heavyweight, Mario Pinto versus Felipe Franco. Again, pretty simple. Pinto knockout round 1. Felipe ain't even a heavyweight. He's really a light heavyweight. Pinto is one of the only good things at heavyweight right now, it would seem. And Franco's fucking terrible. He lost to Freddie Vidal and is only here because McParkin pulled out. Because insert reason here. So Pinto knockout round 1. Pretty simple. What else is there to really say? He's really good. Franco's really not. And 13% on Franco, that's insane. Easy, max, nothing more to be said. Somehow Franco is still better than Antonio Trocoli, but that says more about fucking Trocoli than does Franco in my opinion, so there you go. Then we have our co-main event, the prelims, that is not on the main card for whatever goddamn reason. I don't think anyone will ever be able to understand why this is not on the main card. After we have our co-main event, the prelims, in the featherweight division of the division, we'll be talking about 3 more times on this card. We have, and fight a lot of people are intrigued in, Nathaniel Wood with the new nickname, The Last Kingsman. Pretty good. Versus Lucien Kieta. Yeah, obviously Nathaniel Wood's gonna win this fight. Kieta shockingly made weight, and he's going to get exposed here like everyone else they signed was meant to be some top prospect. Kaya Sakura, Patrick Mix, etc. etc. Give me Nathaniel Wood. I know Nathaniel Wood's very good. I think he's one of the best fighters at featherweight, to be honest. I think he's better than Arnold Allen, to be honest. He's long overdue to have a top 15 ranking next to his name, and after he wins this, he better fucking have that. He's really good. He has been for a long time. He did lose to Delgado, but Delgado's very good. And, yeah. Nathaniel Wood ain't losing to some random nobody making his debut, so nothing to really say there. How he's an underdog, I would never know. Literally handing money away at this point. Yeah, he's winning this fight. Nathaniel Wood is very good, and no one fucking knows who the other guy is. I'm shocked he made weight, but he won to a bout in Octagon. So did Patchy Mix, who won bouts in Bellator. Kai won belts and won, Renier, etc. They don't mean shit. He sucks. Give me Nathaniel Wood. And actually, the Tapology is a bit smarter than the betting odds. 57% on Kieta. I'm intrigued on Go Milk because they have no idea who Kieta is. So let's see. Okay, they're higher on Kieta than I thought. 65%. I'll be in the dark here. I'll be one of the rare people picking Nathaniel. He's gonna win this fight. He's really good. He's one of the best in the division. He's gonna upset the odds makers and upset another shitty signing. So give me Nath Wood to get the win here. And yeah, pretty simple. So, how is he the underdog? I'll never know. Again, they're literally throwing money away. And then as we throw time away watching this garbage featured prelim, and we have to attend the prelims in the lightweight division with a fight that I am not thrilled about, and I think the 2 heavyweight fights are much better. We have in the featured prelim at lightweight, a complete waste of time, Mason Jones versus Axel Sola. Give me Sola. I think Mason Jones is fucking terrible. Sola looked jacked in the weigh-ins. We'll look at the weigh-ins in a little bit. It's a Matu. Good to see you, brother. You can get ready to defend everyone who I say is shit. He looks strong as shit. Let's hope. Because he looked like shit against Reese McKee, so he better look good here. Mason's body language was sketchy. Wow. He's just a shitty fighter. Well, is he a little bit scared that he's not fighting Balaji Oki or a 97-year-old Jeremy Stevens? So, I'm on Sola here, and I've still have seen zero from Mason Jones to say, he's a great prospect. He's a dog shit. He's the same can he was when he got cut the first time, and he's going to be exposed as that same can again sooner than later. The man dog. So, give me Axel Sola here. You're not gonna sell me on Mason Jones until you actually beat someone good. Jeremy Stevens and Balaji Oki are not that. Even if he wins this fight, I don't think much of Axel Sola. I thought Sola looked fucking pathetic against Reese McKee, to be honest. Talk about Laura Sanko. Now we could do that for hours. She's still way hotter than Megan O'Leary. Argue with the wall. I'm not even high on Axel Sola. Again, I thought he looked awful against Reese McKee, but that was a short notice debut up a weight class. Fine. Now in his weight class, on a full camp against someone who is Nathan Jones even much better than Reese McKee? I'm not joking when I ask that question. I'm literally asking. I'm on Sola. Does he suck too? Maybe. If he doesn't, if he's as good as you'd think he is with that record. What's going on, early? What's up, Steve? Chat woke up real quick tonight. What's up, people? So, I guess I might always call this the breakdown because no one actually watched the video for it. So, what's up, people? Steve, DRSD, and Matua. Good to see you, amazing people. Yeah, give me soul here. Underdog. People for some reason just love Mason Jones for no fucking reason. So, he's gonna be the favorite here, but eventually they're gonna keep making him the favorite when he shouldn't be, because again, Mason Jones sucks. Name a good fighter from Wales. Don't say Jack Shore, because he kind of shit the bed later in his career. I feel like there's a female from Wales who sucked as well. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Corey McKenna. Yeah, she sucked. So Mason Jones follows Wales has the best flag and some of the lamest fighters. How poetic. Give me Sola. 77% on Mason Jones. Shocker. Goat milk again. MLB for you. I think everything is locked in. 79% of y'all are on Jones on goat milk, and I'm gonna say you are wrong. Give me Axel Sola to win this fight. Do I think you really am I being biased, or do I actually think you'll win the fight? More of the first one. I could do if Solo's as good as he's meant to be with the record and the hype, then yeah, he should easily win this fight. If he looks like how he did against Reese McKee, though, he's going to lose this fight. So give me Axel. Biased or not, we'll see. And if I get this right, then I'm gonna say I'm a genius and I told you so. If I get it wrong, now he's call it biased. Come on, you have to think. Give me Solo by decision. And the prelims, Mason Jones sucks. And yeah, pretty simple. And there you go. Those are the prelims, of course. If y'all show my picks again a few times before get out of here, but you know, those are the prelims. Not great. Why is Nathaniel Wood on the prelims? Nathaniel and the heavyweight fights are pretty good. This is crap, and crap. So 3 good, 4 bad. What can you do, I guess? And let's see if the main card's better. It is, kind of. Beginning with a very intriguing fight in the featherweight division. I have Kieta and English. Jeez, I'm not used to having people watching me. If Kieta is not an interesting enough debut for you, we got another hyped up one at featherweight, as we have in our main card opener. A very good fight. I'm very excited and intrigued in to open the main card. We have Curtis Campbell versus Danny Silva. I'm gonna go with the hype here. I'm gonna go with the new kid on the block, weird looking kid on the block. Give me Curtis Campbell. I can't really go much off what I saw in Contender Series because he fought for like 65 seconds and he was fighting a complete tomato can. So he might just be another fraud who you see are putting on a pedestal for no reason. But we'll see. Danny Silva is no layup. To get Danny Silva in the debut is really fucking intriguing. That's far from a layup. The only man to ever survive Kevin Vallejos and to ever fight Kevin Vallejos and tell the tale. Not counting James Silva. Now going in here with Curtis Campbell. If Curtis ain't all that, Danny's gonna beat him. Danny's kind of like a watered down Jose Delgado, in my opinion. So he's not bad. He's not great, but he's not bad. And again, if Curtis really ain't all that, he will not win this fight. He will get exposed here. But I think that's what makes this fight interesting. Yeah, a guy who is kind of decent and survived Kevin Vallejos versus a guy who we're going to find out if he's any good or not. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this fight. Good and wide open main card and give me Campbell Soup to get the win here to open the main card. The Pink Panther, weird looking motherfucker himself, minus 240. Peyton Talbot, yeah, another. Speaking of people usually put on pedestals for no reason. Minus 240. I feel like it's a bit high. Campbell could definitely be probably around 200, 190, but we're gonna find out if he's good or not. Danny might be a good pick if you're not believing in the Campbell hype. So again, he didn't show a lot in Contender Series, so who really knows? Topology is high on him though, 78% on the Brit, and what did Go Milk on the? God, that's a weird looking motherfucker. I hope he doesn't have a condition. He just looks really weird. So I actually feel bad if he has a condition. Like Raul Rosas is just ugly. I hope that's the same case with Campbell. 78% on Campbell as well. So seems like everyone's on Team Campbell, and it makes sense again. But don't be shocked if Danny wins this fight. I'm not gonna make the pick, and I always look stupid when I say don't be shocked, and I don't make the pick. But yeah, I'll believe the hype. I'll ride with the hype here. Give me Curtis Campbell by decision. Should be a good fight to open the main card. Let's see if this kid's legit. UFC has two guys they really want to win on this card, in Campbell and Riley. See if Campbell can get it done first, early on the card, and getting the rare, really good debut opponent. See if he's legit. I say he is. I don't know if he's legit, but I say he wins this fight. And give me the Brit to keep his O and get the win here. Then we have in our second fight of the main card, somehow these two are in the top 15, or one of these two are in the top 15. The other does not deserve to fight for it, but you know. As we have in our second fight of the main card for the number 13 ranking, I believe, or whatever the fuck ranking Dolidze is at middleweight. We have Roman Dolidze versus CLD, Christian Leroy Duncan. I don't like either of these guys. He's an asshole. He's a can, and I never thought he was that good, and he's a can, and he isn't that good. A great fight. Give me Duncan, obviously. Not very much of a debate here. Dolidze is old, at the end of his road. Fluffy beat him so bad it looked like it should have been illegal. His best win is like Marvin Vittori and Jack Hermanson, 37 years old. Yeah, he's just not that fucking good. COD sucks as well, but his wins lately have been alright. Puliayev has aged well, Anders has aged well. I think both suck, but give me the guy who's 7 years younger and looking a lot better at this point. Give me Duncan to get the win here. 88% on COD. Sounds about right. You'd really have to make an interesting case to go for Rumdalita here. And Gomo can't do it either. 79%. Do you think Fluffy would beat Sean in a rematch? No. With how they, and unless he actually wanted to grapple him this time, which who knows at this point, I'd probably say no. And so maybe Sean Brady, maybe Sean O'Malley, not Sean Strickland. Give me CLD by decision here. This is the one where it might actually haunt me that I picked decision, because he's a very high chance he might get the knockout, but Dolidze's never really been knocked out. Like, Fluffy beat him senseless and had to choke him out. I thought he's never really been finished, from what I remember. So, I'll go decision. COD plays it safe and gets the win. Gets the rank, even though he has no business being one. There's much better guys. I would easily take Ikram Alshkarov over CLD, but that's what it is. Give me Duncan by decision here over Dolidze to get a super undeserved ranking, but seems like that's mainly every ranking in 2026. So, great. Fuck Roman Dolidze and China Villismas forever. Yeah, it was disappointing he didn't utilize the ground game shot. Deserves praise for his experience in big fight because he handled the moment. I agree. Fluffy felt the moment. Strickland did not. Dolidze sucks. I would beat him down. Yeah. Again, I'll never say anything good about Dolidze or Cheyenne Villismas. I want to see Rome Dolidze versus JP Buys. Book it. Speaking of Nitrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby, our third fight of the main card that shockingly is actually going to happen at light heavyweight. Do I really need to explain what's going to happen here? We have Ivo Boronevsky versus Austin Lame. Then knee to the body, send Fluffy downhill from there. Yeah, that shit. hurt. And speaking of fighters who only ever go downhill, yeah, Austin Lane's getting knocked out again here pretty fucking easily. I'll give him all praise. How he made light heavyweight, I'll never fucking know without cutting his beard and hair, but he did it. Good on him. He's going to get fucking flatlined here. Yeah, he one touch. If he low touches him one time, Lane is going to be rematching Greg Hardy and goddamn Bingo Halls before the night's over. So yeah, easy one for Ewo, who would almost survive tonight, but fuck, Austin Lane is better than Antonio Trocoli. And yeah, legendary Polish power. 98% on Barashevsky. It should be 100%, but there's always those trolls who fucking pick little milks and be doing the same thing. I know you motherfuckers like to joke around. 3% on Austin Lane. Get real. None of those 3% actually think he's gonna win this fight. Ewo is going to send him into a new dimension and get the win here. So pretty simple. I get there's a 6-inch height disadvantage, and we'll talk about that in the weigh-ins and all that. But yeah, one is there to really say, why is this on the main card? We're on the card because neither are fucking British. Beats me. Easy one for Ewo to wake up the crowd, and yeah, next. And then we hit the big three of the God, what we are all here for, unless you really want to hear me talk about goddamn Louis Sutherland. We have in our featured bout of the main card that we all know should be the co-main, but MVP is getting punished for being a dumbass. We have in our featured bout at welterweight a great fight I'm very intrigued in. We have Michael Venom Page versus Sam Patterson. Very fun fight, very fun British battle. Both guys should be on the card fighting other non-British fighters, but you know, that actually make a lick of fucking sense. Instead, poor Sam has to take an L here to MVP. Yeah, wow, actually MVP has dropped a good amount as the favorite. I don't know why. He was fine. I think it was like minus 220. I thought that was very accurate, but I guess people are starting to get money on Sam. I don't know why. Did something happen at the weigh-ins I missed? The rare time MVP ain't taller than his opponent, I guess. What the fuck is that gonna do? So, I don't know. MVP is gonna win this fight, being MVP. He's going to style on you for fucking 15 minutes or less and win. Only this fight and the main fight are good. No, I do not agree there. I think even though it shouldn't be the co-main, Riley and Aswell is very good. Campbell and Danny Silva is a very good fight. Nathaniel Wood's a good fight. Nathaniel Wood's a good fighter. Mario Pinto's a good fighter. So I do agree. These two are shit. These first two are shit. This is shit. This is shit. This is gonna be a quick, fun knockout. So I agree it's a bad card, but I would definitely not say that only 2 fights on this card are good. I could easily point out 4 or 5 decent ones. So again, I'm not saying there's not bad fights on this card. Trust me. Oh, don't get that fucking confused. I still don't think this is a good card, but I'm also honest. So I can be honest, give the UFC a little bit of support, and yeah, there's a few gems on this card, but they're wrapped around a lot of garbage. So, but this fight is very good. I don't know how anyone could dislike MVP, besides him being a dumbass. He's a great, entertaining fighter. This is a great card. Now you're pushing it. It's a card that can either really be good or really be horrendous. So, well, we're gonna find out. But you do got a lot of great prospect and title contender, eliminator, and title. I agree with those 2 statements. But then there's fights that have neither of those 2 things. And then there's a few fights that have no prospects, and fights that or have no importance. The biggest name in UKMA is on the card. Is he? Is he? I'm trying to think. Patty. And would Patty even be the guy for that? No one cares about Quitzbanol. Leon is gone. No, he was never important to begin with. MVP. If you want to call MVP that, I have no issue. MVP is one of the only good British fighters. one of the only likable British fighters. Name on the card. That I do agree with. A lot of fun matchups, a lot of close matchups. Now that's false. I really don't look at any of these fights as close or difficult to predict. The only fight I can kind of consider is the Shamrock Sawadi fight, and even that I don't think it's difficult to predict. I agree. Well, I think we all know MVP should be the co-main here, but he's getting punished for being a dumbass and wanting to go back down to welterweight for no reason. So he can only blame himself for that. So good job, MVP. But I guess we'll be saying good job, MVP, tomorrow as well, because he will be getting a win here, in my opinion. Sam's decent, but you're not going to be able to hit MVP. You're not going to be able to stop MVP. And you ain't going to be beating MVP. So what more can I say? MVP is going to win this fight. And, yeah, Sam kind of just there to hopefully not get knocked out. But if he does, that'd be awesome, because we need an MVP classic knockout in the UFC. But seems like he's more of a point fighter at this point, even though he's still really entertaining doing so. Kind of seems like that's what he's gonna do. So, give me MVP here. Obviously, should probably be a bigger favorite. And yeah, I feel bad for Sam here. There's a little winning streak ends with him getting fed to MVP. How unfortunate. So, yeah, at least MVP finally gets to fight at home in the UFC. So that's good. 85% on MVP. I'm gonna hope Gomilk has some sanity in agreeing with that. 77% on MVP. Give me MVP by decision. He's kind of just not been getting knockouts anymore, and I don't think he's gonna start now. So unless they give him someone who's unless they give him like D-Rod or something like that, seems like MVP is more than okay with just kind of winning a decision. So I think he does what he does. Decision, dances and schools Patterson en route to a 30-27 and gets to win. So give me MVP by decision in what should be the co-main, but MVP is getting punished for being a dumbass, which is deserved. And yeah, has helped him train for fights many times. Hopefully makes him more interesting. Could. I doubt it, but it could. You're just not going to be able to hit him. Like, no one has been able to, no one will be able to ever hit MVP, and he is going to find a way to hit you from every and any angle. So, fighting MVP has to be the most annoying shit in the world, so good luck to Sam. I'm going to attempt to do it, and yeah, MVP is going to get a win here. So, not really much more I can think to add there. I would love an MVP knockout like the good old days, but I doubt it. So, give me Venom by decision. Then we have the co-main event of the evening. A very good fight that has no right being above MVP, but it is what it is. People sleep on Sam. He's good, but he ain't one of those fights. So good luck to him, but yeah, he just ain't winning this fight. As we have in the co-main event of the evening, again, has no right being at the co-main, but at least it's a good prospect battle, so it's a little more understandable. And on my MMA Fantasy League. Good luck, you're not going to get much out of him this week. So we'll see. Good luck. As we have in the co-main event of the evening, and it still looks out of place and weird. We have Luke Riley versus Michael Aswell Jr. And yeah, I will keep saying all week until the fight happens. Either I'm going to look like a genius or a dumbass by the end of this fight. I'm going Aswell. I'm going Michael Aswell. I don't think Riley's a bad fighter, but that debut was really underwhelming. I don't know if he's gonna be ready for a dogfight. I really don't know if he's gonna be ready for a dogfight against Aswell. Aswell is good. Aswell is really good. The record is, to be honest, he should be 12-2 right now because he beat Bogdan and that Oki fight, that was up a weight class. So did that even count? Really? So like, he could easily be 12-1 right now, and he's good. He is really good. And this is gonna be a fun striking match, and it's gonna be a dogfight. This would probably have my money for fight of the night. I think it's gonna be a really good fight. I think Aswell's gonna bring a dogfight that either Riley's ready for and he wins, but it's gonna be a banger, or he's not ready for it and he crumples under the pressure. So I'm very intrigued to see which one happens. I'm gonna say the latter. Give me Michael Aswell. Riley only minus 200. I definitely expect him to be like minus 400. So it's good to see Aswell getting a little bit of respect, but I just don't think he's getting enough. Riley could win this fight, of course, because I don't think Kid's bad, but still a bit more experienced. I think he's gonna get it. Maybe I'm wrong again. I'm either gonna look like a complete genius or a complete dumbass the second this fight ends. So, see which one I am. Capology says dumbass, 95% for Riley, and I'm guessing Goat Milk's gonna be on the Riley train as well. Yeah, exactly the same, funny enough. Either I'm smart or I'm stupid. But we find out in less than 12 in 12 and a half hours if I'm a genius or a dipshit. This is either go down as one of my best or worst picks of 2026, and I'm excited. I'm excited to get me as well, and fight that could either make me smart or make me an idiot. You never should listen to me to begin with, but yeah, that's a big reason why. You gotta take risks. I'm taking one. Give me as well. And then the main event of the evening to see who maybe fights Alexander Volkanovski next. If it's not Gene Silver, which by the way, if they do that fight, I have no fucking issue with it, but that's a different story for a different book. As we have in our main event of the evening, to who's gonna lose their own and who's gonna set up a shot at the title. We have in the undefeated battle at featherweight to end the afternoon in London, at least for a lot of us. God, it's gonna be an early fucking card. What am I gonna do all day? We have Mavsar, Pat Barry, Evloev versus Lerone Murphy. I should have said Mavsar, the decision, Evloev, or even John Fitch, Evloev, all fit. If you for different reasons. Actually, John Fitch has more finishes somehow. What's gonna happen? I would say, what do I think's gonna happen? I know no one gives a shit, but what do I think's gonna happen? Miracle, baby. I'm sticking with what I said from the start. Mavsar is going to cuddle him for 2 rounds and then gas. I'm saying 48-47 Lerone Murphy. If not, maybe even a finish late in the fight. Mavsar has never went 5s before. He's not been the most active. He's not even that fucking good. Lerone, I think, is maybe the most disrespected featherweight right now for really no reason. Dude's good. Do I think he's better than Diego? No. Do I think he's better than Gene? No. Do I think he'd beat Volk right now? Maybe. Trying to say more about Volk's age than anything. Rome's good. Evloev is not. 9 wins in the UFC, 9 decisions, and you wonder why he will never get a title shot. If he wins tomorrow and it's a boring decision, he is not getting a title shot and he wouldn't deserve it. So, if he can get a finish, he is number 1 in line, no doubt about it. Clear cut, period, nothing else. But if Evil wins a boring decision, he's kind of just wasting everyone's time. Um, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm seeing a Lerone Murphy W here, especially thinking about where this fight's happening. If the fight is debatable, if the fight's a bit close, remember where they are. And I don't think anyone would be upset if we got a little bit of home cooking in the decision here. So let's see. I'm going the somehow plus 200 underdog at home. Lerone Murphy in his third or fourth main event to get the win here. And yeah, what else can I say? About 48-47, Lerone Murphy. There you go. 80% on Malfar Evloyev. Goat Milk, are you gonna be like everyone else, or are you gonna be a bit different? I feel like I know what Goat Milk is gonna be doing here. And that's alright, a little more close, but still one-sided. Give me the underdog, man. Give me the miracle to pull out a miracle and get the win here. Give me Lerone Murphy by decision of 48-47. And still undefeated, fighting out of London, England, or where the fuck is it? Manchester. Probably like whatever. Same thing to end the night. There you go. Well, let's get a happy ending to end the card. That sounds really fucking terrible. Let me put these picks in already. Those are the Tapology picks in. So there you go for that, and let's get the GoPro picks in. Yes, I had to wait a minute for the stream to come back. And yeah, Goat Milk picks are in. Gonna get yours in, people. Less than 12.5 hours till the card. Don't miss it. And yeah, to show my picks one more time, you can nitpick whatever, and whatever you missed, whatever you want to say about them, say about them. I'm down to debate anything. You know me. Obviously, I'm beginning with an easy Dyer win. Would love to get that wrong. I'm going to El Sawadi, Shamrock is dog shit. Brando, Montes, lock of the night to make me a 9-0 on locks to begin 2026, which is fucking insane. I won that long. Mario, no shit. Nathaniel, somehow that's my most insane pick of the week to some people. I don't know how he's easily winning that fight. Axel, biased or smart. Curtis, no, not the shitty one who lost to Mick Tibek. CLD, Ewo, MVP, Mikey, and Lerone. So I know a lot of decisions, but yeah, if I had to pick another finish, I would probably be COD. Do you guys just whisper on her like you're in grandmother's basement? Like what? What's up, C-Tradif? Thanks. Whatever, man. Welcome. I do see new people in chat, and yeah, trust me, you get used to it pretty quickly. I can't fucking turn my mic volume up any louder. I have like 180, so I don't know what else to say. But yeah, shout out to you. Welcome to the chat. So, and then what do I think the record for the Brits are going to be if I were to go perfect, which I have before, but that's fluke at best. 1-1, 1-2, neither. 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, neither. You can't count that. 5-4, 6-4 is what the Brits will go if I got all of their fights right tomorrow. I won't, obviously, but if I did, that would be the record. And yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I'm intrigued. Again, I don't think the card is great by any means, but I am very intrigued to see what happens. And yeah, not really too much else to say there. So those are my picks. Say wish me luck, I guess, and we'll see if I either do good or bad tomorrow. Both are possible and one's more likely. Let's find out. And then, with that being said, the only really thing left to talk about tonight is, I want to talk about, but I guess we'll look at is the weigh-ins and all that for the card, as we always do. Again, I would love to watch the video, but I think my computer would actually explode if I fucking tried to watch a video. So, while on stream, so. We had Murphy on weight first, with normal, COD. Al-Salati actually made it to the weigh-ins, I'm shocked. Patterson, Danny, everyone looks normal so far. Nathaniel, Chanel, Campbell looking as normal as he can. As well, Brando, Mason looking drained like always. Lane shockingly on weight. I'll give him all the respect there. Riley, Kieta actually made weight. I'm shocked. MVP, Ewo, Felipe, nothing crazy there. Shem, Trocoli, and Delidze, nothing crazy there. Eviliev actually made weight. I'm shocked. And then we got obviously the fight that got cancelled. Mullins, very upset because she knew the fight was going to get canned, and then she was completely right. Carolina again, 144. Good job, bitch. Sutherland, Pinto, Oliveira, Montes, and Sola. God, Axel Sola looks drained there. And, yeah. How they looked on the weigh-ins, and then the face-offs. We'll do it like how we do every week. We'll begin with the first fight, which would be Dyer. Nothing crazy there. Pretty basic face-off. Don't expect them to get crazy. And we got Shamrock. I did see the clip of this. Shem and Salati getting into it, pushing and shoving. So, smart. I guess they read the Harmon Tarukian playbook of dumbassery at the fucking weigh-ins. So, good job. Then we got Sutherland. Normal. No, expect nothing less. Montes. Trockley trying to be a badass when he's a joke. Shocker. Then we got Bento. One of the two big size advantages on the card. And there's one of mine that's crazy as the other one. Then you got Nathwood. Kieta trying to be all tough. I'm shocked he even made weight, buddy. Nathaniel won't expose your bitch ass. Then we got Sola and Mason. Pretty basic face off there. Why is his tongue blue? I'm done. I'm gonna question it, man. Then we got Danny Silva beginning the main card. Pretty basic face off there. Good to see Danny out the Apex for the first time, I believe. Good luck to him there. Then we got Duncan Delidze. Learn to be respectful and chill. Ewo and Lane, and then this is the crazy one. This fucking height difference. That's 6 inches of height, 6'6" to 6 feet. That's insane. That's fucking mental. And how do you tell someone that the tiny guy is going to easily win tomorrow? Then we got MVP. You already know he did his whole little pose and dance before the thing, which was always cool. So that's gonna be intriguing. As well, and Riley. chill. I guess Riley trying to be a tough guy and all that. So we'll see. And then obviously the main event, LeBron and Mobsar. There we go. That's the last thing you need to see before tomorrow. It's gonna be intriguing. That's gonna be intriguing. Who's going to get the win? Let's find out, man. Let's find out. So I'm excited. I'm very excited, and yeah, I don't have too much else to say. Bad Mobster got this. Nah, he don't. He don't. He's going to gas after round 2 and lose 48-47. I'm gonna keep telling y'all, man. Aljo is the best wrestler Mobster has faced. Most people think he lost that fight. He didn't. But most people think he lost that fight somehow. So what does that tell you? Aljo sucks. Jesus Christ. And has Mobster gassed since when has Mobster ever went 5 rounds? He's not looked good in fights at times. So I thought he lost that fight. Nah, he easily beat Aljo, which says a lot. So Aljo's I am picking Aljo to beat Zalal because no shit. But yeah, Aljo sucks. Keep riding Marab's coattails. So like how much more can you ride Marab's fucking coattails? So beats me, man. To beat Yusuf alone will be I'll have no issue with actor Lame Sterling. And also I did just turn my mic up to the highest it can get, so if that's better, you're kind of yeah, I've heard that a lot. I hear that almost daily on Twitter, don't worry. So and man, we're gonna find out tomorrow. Either you'll be how long is NBA Fantasy? 2 weeks left. This weekend when the conference games and the finals will be played next week. It's gonna be me and Tone. It looks like. I think that's 2 weeks as well. So see what happens. So yeah. We're gonna find out tomorrow if I'm a genius or a dumbass. I got some underdog picks, and we're gonna find out if I'm smart or stupid. So, it's gonna be intriguing. It's gonna be very intriguing. I have not really had a bad night of picks yet this year, knock on wood. So we'll see if tomorrow isn't the first, or can I actually continue doing pretty decent on picks? We'll see. So, actually, I guess since I'll go a bit longer since we're having a good time, I'll bring my pick sheet up because I don't see a reason not to. So let me actually bring my pick sheet up, just if you want to view them overall. So there you go. There you go. If you want to nitpick my picks, Matua, I would imagine be the number one person to do that. But yeah, that's what I'm riding with tomorrow. I'm not changing a thing. Those are what I think's gonna happen. So we're gonna find out, man, if I'm smart or stupid. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Nitpick away in less than 12.5 hours. We'll talk about Champions League. No. You can go ahead. I'll listen, but I won't know a word you're fucking saying, to be honest. So, you can do that. 1-4-0. Nice. Nice. So, that's cool. So, yeah, like a good thing, I guess. So, but yeah, we're gonna see what happens, man. We got a lot of sports going on right now, good, bad, and indifferent. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow. Some early fights. The first time this year we're getting some early fights, and I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued to see what happens. So it's gonna be good. I have a feel at least a few fights on this card gonna be good, and yeah, and whatever other sports is going on tomorrow, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good week, and hopefully everyone had a good week, of course, as we head into what hopefully will be a very fun weekend, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'm excited. Like I said, I'm very excited, and yeah, Arsenal won. Nice. I guess that's good. I guess. So I don't. Maybe it's bad. I don't know. But yeah, nice. So yeah. um, all the other Premier League teams got beat down. Good. I guess. I don't know shit about soccer. Ghana just won 2-0. Nice. That's magic. You're appropriate to be talking about that stuff with a London card. That is their top sport, so I guess that should make a lot of sense. Let's see if they're better at fighting than they are soccer. Well, we're gonna find out. Uh-oh. 13, unlucky number. I'm giving everyone time to make the complete opposite picks as me, and you'll probably do pretty well. Aswell Jr. Alright, bold prediction. I know, trust me. And Murphy's just logic. Aswell is definitely, I know. Atlanta got hammered over 2 legs by Bayern. Nice. I know Aswell Jr. Do you have a group on Tapology? No. That's where Goldmilk was for originally, but now, no. I just still do it on Tapology because Tapology is amazing. So, yeah. And I think it's linked on my link tree anyway, so, yeah. But if you want to see my picks for anything I've ever fucking done. But I think I'm 60.2% or some shit. But yeah, the Aswell pick. Like I said, I think Aswell's good. I'm not saying Riley's bad, but I think Aswell's gonna bring a fight, and if Riley ain't ready for it, if he ain't all that, Aswell's gonna beat him. I think worst case scenario for that fight with Aswell is he's going to lose a banger. So he's gonna either lose a fight where he proves that he is really good, or he's gonna win. So I know that's an interesting pick, but yeah, there's 3 picks that people are definitely not thrilled about me with. Bink and Wood, as well, and Murphy are all picks that people are not thrilled with about, but I'm gonna go with what I think happens. Talk about the Premier League. No, let's play some FIFA. So, soccer. Break out the FIFA. Smokey should play FIFA on stream. I would actually watch that. That'd be very entertaining. So, but just no luck. So, it's weird. I don't even overthink my picks at this point, which is probably why. It's probably stupid, but I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what happens. I'm very, very intrigued. See what happens tomorrow, 1 p.m. EST. Talk about the state of the Surrey RX. What now? I don't keep up with anything outside of sports, if I'm being honest. I'm not even saying that as a joke. I'm being dead honest there. I don't keep up with shit outside of sports. I mean, if that's in sports, it's not one that I watch. So, um, I don't care about what happens outside of sports, really. So, my bad. No, my bad. So, I still don't know how I'm allowed to have this username, but I like it. I'll take it. So, yeah, not really much more I can think to say there. So, yeah, yeah. And then next week we head to Seattle for a card that is something. Good is not really a word I would use. QT O'Neal fight week, which I can't wait for. I'm gonna be biased as fuck that week, but and Alexa Grasso, who doesn't love Lexi Grasso, so I guess next week's card ain't terrible. I'd say the Seattle card might be a hair better than this week's, but the only thing holding it down from for sure being better is Izzy Piper's a dog shit main event, but we'll see what happens. I don't even know who I'm picking for that yet, to be honest. So I have no fucking idea who I'm picking for Izzy Piper. So, or even Grasso Barber, to be honest. Like, next week's gonna be intriguing. You're gonna find out my pick for a few fights when I find out my pick for a few fights. So, next week should be intriguing to say the very least, and this week should be intriguing. And then April, the first part of April, we go back to the Apex from Moicano and Duncan. Then Yuri, right? I think Yuri Holberg after that. Unless I'm wrong, but I know we got some decent shit coming up, and some really terrible shit coming up. So the good, the bad, and the indifferent, and all that. And yeah, not really much more anything to say there. I'll go a couple more minutes, but I'll go to 12:50 unless the party gets going again, or y'all want to talk about anything else. But if we're good for the night, as it gets closer to 1 a.m., that could be that. So it's all up to y'all. We keep going a bit. If we're done, we're done. Not really lot to say there. So, boy, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting sheet of picks tomorrow. So, see what happens. So, yeah, I'll go another few minutes, but if we're good, we're good. I can't really think of anything else to talk about, really. Nothing's going on in football or basketball. Is there something I want to talk about? I'm forgetting. I don't think so. There's no crazy fight news or nothing too crazy. Yeah, I can kind of just blank out of ideas at this point. So, shout to everyone who came out tonight, though. Y'all were fucking legends as always. Team Man, Matua, D-Rest, C. Trad, who did not like my talking. But shout out to him. Steve, D-Rest's other account. Shout out to him. Subscribe on both your accounts. Please get me to 200 already. And yeah, shout out to y'all, man. The goats, OGs, all everything in between. So, still, yes, I'm so mentally burnt out on all of this shit, but I keep going. I keep doing it. I keep doing it. And doing it. And doing it. And doing it. So, as much as I don't want to at times, what choice do I got? And, we're gonna keep going. So, I don't know. I don't know what I can say there. So, I'm mentally burnt out. I'm ready for some fights tomorrow. So, and shout out to y'all for a fun little pre-party. Get your picks in before tomorrow. And, yeah, let's have some fun. Let's enjoy some fights. See what London has for us on Saturday. We're gonna rhyme Saturday night, but it's not night. Saturday afternoon. So, get your tea ready. Get your whatever the fuck else to eat. And, enjoy some fights, shall we? But with that being said, I believe the only thing left to be said is, as always, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn up the goal by the end of 2026. As always, unless I'm ready to say something I don't believe I am, shout out to y'all. And, yeah, can't really think of much more, so fun pre-party. We'll be seeing again at the after party. In either good mood or bad mood. We'll see with good picks or bad picks. I know what most people have their money on was mine, so talk about. Well, Jamie's not here, so it's kind of difficult not to. So, Peyton Talbot ain't fighting. Talk about your retainer. No, because it still doesn't exist. Still doesn't exist, so. Talk about my audio quality and audio loudness, I guess would be better, but whatever. Talk about me getting 200 subs, so yeah, there's nothing to talk about. Talk about me getting views, so yeah, still never happens. So, yeah, if you got a topic, shoot it. But, yeah, I think I'm burnt out. Fun stream. Let's enjoy some fights tomorrow. And, yeah, shout out to you for a great pre-party. And, that being said, there ain't much more to be said outside of. As always, RX. Talk about Afro men, African and body bio beating. That happened like 2 weeks ago. I already talked about that shit. So yeah, that's crazy. I have no hate for it. What record will be set at UFC tomorrow? Fucking Antonio Trocco taking the crown for the shittiest fighter of all time. I don't know. Evil still not having a finish. Getting finished. MVP hitting the most dance moves in a fight. There you go. That's gonna be a record. As always, RX. Out. Good vibes. Only. And